Hello everybody, welcome back to Stonehearth with me, Bantos. We're back here in my little town, and we're gonna fix a few things. I did try to fix this before off camera, and they ran into some problems when I was trying to do it. I was basically trying to let my people build this fence, and after I let them try to build it, everything got like corrupted, and the game just froze. Nobody was moving or anything, so that was one really nasty bug that ran into. So we're gonna keep adding a lot of these, and for the corners we're gonna go for this way because that's the only way that I can get it to match pretty good, as you will see down here as well. So we're gonna start with the corners for doing this. So that should be pretty good, and we're gonna keep going like this. And we're gonna have to do maybe not the same there actually. So I think we can go something like that. Maybe even skip the last part, and then we're just gonna have some... I think we're gonna have a pretty bright color. This is stone. I think this is gonna be pretty good. Maybe we should go for a little bit of a more woodish color for it. So let's try... we can actually try this color. I think it's gonna look... maybe this one will be better. It's gonna look a little bit darker once it actually... oh no. Oh no! Hopefully that didn't screw something up. Yeah, I can't place it now. Let's try to remove it. I can't remove it, damn it. Okay, so let's try to save and load. This is just what we gotta have to go through when we're playing this game, I guess. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see if we can remove this. Finish, remove. So, we're gonna let this be, guys. We're not gonna do anything with this. I'm not touching this anymore. It's just so screwed up. It basically broke the whole game for me before, so I'm just gonna let it be. Never touching you again. Never. Okay, so let's see here. We should at least fix inside here. We're gonna have our carpenter downstairs. I think we're gonna have the stonemason. It's gonna be working outside here. We gotta promote someone to that first. Not sure if we have the tool yet. I think Hillary is going to be a good option for that. So we do have the tools, so that will get us our mason, that's nice. Footman level 2, Aiden, awesome. And level 4 farmer, that's pretty awesome. Daily update. Oh, we beat it, guys, awesome. Who joins? Rogue. Oh, that's a guy, so now I can get some more to join. So I'm going to invite you, Hugo. So... welcome to our town, hope you're gonna enjoy it here. Let's see here what we're gonna do. So, let's see, we should craft his workbench to start with. There we go. And we're also gonna queue up a lot of other things, so we're also gonna maintain a few of these. And this will allow me to get up a little bit higher levels so we can actually start to make the stone maul, which is the weapon for the footman. And we also wanna make like a cook spoon. Potentially... eventually, we'll make a blacksmith hammer, I guess. And this is pretty awesome as well, the stone chest. It only requires the mason level 2, but this can store 64 items. It's really good. It's really good. And was gonna maintain some bird map because they're so beautiful. Ria, wow, farm level 6. Nature surprise, not implanted. Occasionally the farmer's special touch yields special results. But it's not implanted yet, so at least a little bit more health. She's pretty powerful, level 6 after all. So let's see if we can get a workbench in. So I think she's sitting there. And he definitely need to have some like stockpile where we can get it, or his like, you know, his resources for doing this. So that should be maybe one more. Ooh, not inside of 101. I think it's gonna be like put it out, or I'm gonna break the game, we will see. Also think we should decorate this house a little bit more. We should have like some light sources going on. At least one lantern like that. Probably should have one up here as well. And I think we will continue with the road later here. We might make a road that go in here like a little small, maybe just like a little dirt road, like an alley or something like that. Invaders? Yeah, they don't stand a chance against us. But it's gonna be great, you know, once we get some new weapons. There's some wolves in the town as well. Get him! Get him! He's running away. He's so scared. Kill him. Nice. We should try to get away some of these beds, by the way. We should try to get them into some house. I want to have the cook here, so I really don't want to have beds there. This house could probably actually have some more beds without looking too bad. I think so, at least one bed or two. We can go for like one bed, I guess. Let's see the other houses. I think actually like for the carpenter we can actually have a bed up there as well. So the carpenter would be like having his very own space up here. I don't think we'll do the same for the stonemason, basically because he has a little bit less space. It actually seems like that one got inside that one, and you see this is gonna create issues because we will not be able to reach that one because one is blocking the other one, so we're gonna have to put this crate somewhere else. Thinking about this corner maybe. We can put it actually on top of one. So I'm gonna try to put it on this one. There we go. And by the way, for anyone who watches this who do not know, I do live stream this game. I started like this week and I intend to get more and more active with it, so I'm gonna be streaming StoneHearth and definitely some other games as well. I started to check out Timber and Stone a little bit more to like get a hang of that game. It is, I would say, a lot more advanced than StoneHearth is. I mean, you can make really awesome advanced houses in this game, but like the gameplay of it is so much more advanced with things compared to this. But I might be making videos with it. I probably will live stream it, so we will see what's gonna happen with that. But the live stream link is always in the description of the videos, so if you wanna check it out, feel free to do so and follow me if you wanna watch me live stream and talk with me while I'm doing it. So what we're gonna do more is to configure this. So we obviously don't want a food, no wealth, we don't want a weapons we can have actually, not ranged, not this. No armors. Tools, should we have tools? Maybe tools. And no doors and windows maybe. We can actually have that one. We keep this full raw here. And for this one, no wood, no clay. No ore, no pellets, no plants. So there we go, now we got all of them set up. We're gonna fix the for the carpenters as well. The carpenter only have one for the moment. So in this one we're not gonna have anything of this. Weapons, we don't really make any weapons for it. I think we're gonna go like that. Something like that should be good for now. And the way it works in this game is like when you're crafting things, they try always to bring the crafted stuff to the closest stockpile that they can put the things in. So if we have like a decoration up here and the crafting here would have like a decoration stockpile down here as well, we'd try to put it here as long as this one is not full. And we should definitely make another crate up here because one is not gonna be enough for this. But we might wait with it and we might actually go for, you know, making a stonemasons one because it's a lot better. So let's make a stone mall, which also gonna maintain one of these. So we can get the weapons for both our soldiers. We're also gonna make some chairs because they look pretty good. Don't use the stone ones very often though, but you never know when you're gonna use them. Stone braziers, they look pretty cool at night. I'm gonna get 2 of those. And I think that's about it. Once we can get stone chests, we will get it. So that is nice. I think we should start on a next house. I was gonna loot this first because I think this is gonna be the spot where we're gonna have this house. And we're gonna harvest these. Maybe we should just remove them. And I've started to make custom roofs very often. It's like I almost always do custom roofs now. Do take quite a bit of more time, but it really lets you get into the details with stuff. So I think I'm gonna try a house which I did on live stream. I'm pretty similar to that. So we're gonna do a special thing with the roof for this one. It's a thing that I wanted to do forever, but the first time I actually did it was like yesterday when I was live streaming. And I'm gonna show you guys how it looks. So basically make it like this. Hopefully this will be big enough. It might be a little bit small, it might be a little bit, so I'm actually gonna make it a little bit wider. Something like that, to get that going, and we're gonna have a second floor for this. And it's gonna be sticking out, I think, for all sides maybe, or just this and the other side. Stick out one at each of these sides. I think for the other sides we're gonna let it be like that. And then we're gonna get a second floor. And also something we should be doing soon is to make a single storehouse. You know, most of my houses, they aren't two-story. It feels weird when all are two-story. I think it's nice when you see there are like different levels on the town. It makes it look a little bit more interesting. But let's see here, we're gonna make a custom roof for this. We will be instant building this. So I think before we do the roof, I'm gonna do some other parts just to save the pain from making them later. This is just gonna ease it up a lot for me. So we're gonna make here, we're gonna have a stair that's gonna go up. And I'm gonna use the stone one. I really like the stone one. So this like how I always like kinda do this. But you guys should definitely go and check out my stream. It's really fun when we're building together and we get so much stuff done. In a video we only have like a limited amount of time that the video is gonna be. Because if the video is gonna be too long, I think Moses is gonna drop off anyway, so with the live stream we'll be able to make a huge town in like one play. Or actually a decent town, because it takes forever when you're making the custom houses, so we got some columns down there to make it look a little bit nicer. Okay, I think we're safe. Let's see here, we should add some of these. We're gonna make kind of like a fence that's gonna go around this. I think it looks pretty good. For this interior, I think we're gonna use this. So no one's gonna fall down, no one's gonna trip down there. So we got that done. We know that where the stair is, we can put like a door. Should we maybe have a double door? I just think that a double door is not something that you use for a house where people are living at. I don't know. That's just the feeling I got with it. And maybe we should have the normal windows downstairs, like that. But I think we can start with the roof. So we're gonna start with how I've done some custom roofs before. We're gonna go for this color. I'm actually gonna do one thing different that I haven't done before also. I'm gonna add this thing that's gonna be like in between this custom roofing. I mean, I just wanna see how it looks, if it looks better this way. It might look worse, but then we will know for the future at least. So let's see here, we're gonna make it go out like this. So this is gonna be the roof. This part for the roof is very, very basic. It's the other parts that's gonna be a little bit more interesting. And actually, we can actually make the roof, we could actually make it so it go one step in and then go 2 steps in and it goes 2 steps in again. Let's do that just to create a different style for this roof. So there we're gonna go that and 2 in and 2 in again. And we reached the top for it, so it's gonna be a not so pointy roof. It might look pretty bad, we're gonna see. We will see, we will see. Actually, for this one we're gonna do it like that. I think we're gonna need a height for it. So let's see, color, what should we go for? Should we go for an... let's go for red roof. So I like to do it this way, before I can add these extra things. I don't know the name for it. I knew the name the last stream because I got told the name for it, but I don't remember. It's something on D. Dorm or something like that, I don't know. So we're gonna add this. Come on. But the reason we make the stair before this is because it's kind of hard to reach down and try to edit the things. Once you add a roof, it's gonna be blocked because of how the system works for now with roofs and such. So this will be the last one. We're gonna have to remember to add this. It looks a little bit brighter here maybe than that, but it's gonna look different as you see when I deselect it. So I'm not sure how this is gonna look with this in between, but I hope it's gonna be looking pretty decent. I never tried it that way. Before I only had like white all the way. There's a lot of enemies. Seems to be going pretty good anyway. So let's see how we can do. So since we reached this part, now we're gonna do the special thing here. So we're gonna start with scene. So it's I think I will do 2 of these. So I'm removing the same amount from both sides. So it's not gonna be too big for this thing. So we're gonna use whitish color for this. I only made this a couple of times, so there are probably like better ways to do this. This is just, I would say, the experience that I got so far with it. But it's definitely interesting. I'm gonna do this more. There are many houses in where I live in my town, where I live in a, I would say, a pretty old town. And the houses have these windows things on them, and it looks pretty awesome. I see that they are not equally made, so we're gonna fix that directly. Let's get for the roof. Oh, we're gonna check the daily update. Oh, we beat it! What? I did not think we would beat that. Bastion, yeah, another one to name. And this is gonna be William Medwell. Welcome to the town, man. I hope you're gonna enjoy it here. Okay, let's continue with this. We'll see if this is too wide or if it's gonna be working out. I think one of the hardest things I had with this is that, you know, you gotta make so they look equal. So it's probably best to do one step there and then like duplicate it on the other one to make them look the same. So let's see here, we're gonna add so that, and it's gonna get connected. I think we're gonna remove here as well, because we don't know how high this is gonna have to be. We're definitely gonna remove here. Probably that one as well, so we can actually see in. And I made a church on my previous live stream. It's what's actually, I tried to make it look pretty decent to a church that is where I live. And I think it turned out pretty good actually. Pretty proud of it. So I'm gonna make this actually a little bit different. So the other ones I made it being like going straight in, but this one I'm actually gonna make it so it has like a slope to it. So I'm doing just one now, and I'm gonna try to replicate the other one after, I guess. So we're gonna try to have a slope like that. So let's get these up. They're gonna be a little bit higher. I think they're like this. Might be too high. Yeah, it's too high, so let's go down again. Beautiful, beautiful house. That should be correct. I think it went back like that. I think maybe for the back here it should be, the slopes should be a little bit more. So we're gonna remove that. And we're gonna try to go for like a different color when we're making this. So I think I make up here first. So this is the first time I do exactly this design. I haven't done this exact design before for this. So this is the first try for making it like this. But it's fun to experiment. A little bit high maybe, a little bit high. So maybe we should lower this a bit before we go any further. Let's remove a little bit there, and this might be hard to get together later on, we will see. And I think I'm gonna remove this side. So let's remove all this again. There's one crazy storm in Sweden going on right outside my window. Okay, so let's see. Let's see how we're gonna go for colors. So I think they're gonna be the slope, maybe just in the back here. Actually, we don't need the last one because the slope will be like going down. We're gonna see how it looks. And I think I want to cover the sides, I think so. I think that will look the best. I think that looks better than the other one, at least. We could potentially like go like this. I think we might go this way. I'm not 100 happy with that, but I think we're gonna have to go with something like that. So I'm just gonna duplicate the other one and we're gonna fast forward. So I changed them a little bit, but I think I'm pretty happy with the results. I mean, you can definitely make them a lot better, but this is what we're gonna go for now for it, I guess. Maybe we should go like that, guys. Maybe that. Let's go for that. Let's try that out. I think that looks better. It would be really awesome, by the way, if we had like glass and stuff like that in the game, but we don't. But maybe in the future, who knows, who knows. So now we're gonna add some windows to make the house beautiful. We gotta have windows. And I know that some people have asked before where you can download my custom builds. You can't download them, but I have been thinking about if I should try to make it possible for you guys to actually download a few of them. So I'm gonna look at the different options we have, maybe like Dropbox or something like that, so you guys can be downloading them. I will probably like be posting maybe the links on, for example, StoneHearth's forum, which I'm active at a little bit at least, posting some bugs and posting about my latest video and so on. So you can find me there as well if you want to find me somewhere. So I think I'm gonna have a few windows on the back here, maybe not that many. Something like that. We have a stair in the back there, so we're not gonna have a window at that side. Maybe for this we can make it a little bit different. That didn't go well together. There's actually one way we can make it pretty interesting. If you take these small windows, it's not gonna work good for this now, but take these small ones, you can make this wide one in between. Pretty cool, but it's not gonna work good for this. Something like that, we're gonna have some in front. Like that, it's pretty good. So I think that actually turned out pretty good. It was a lot of work to do it. And we're gonna save this, so who knows, I might be posting this YouTube video building. And now we're just gonna go and we're gonna... First, we're gonna save. A new save. That is something that can be really good, by the way. If you're building something and you really want to make sure that you're getting it, make sure to do that. And I'm actually gonna fix something that I just found out. So we're gonna add the last part of the roofs. Good, I didn't build directly because we was missing these ones. If you do miss them, it's gonna be a little bit of a struggle to add them because slab will not hook to other slab once they're built, so you would have to go like from underneath and go all the way up. And I also see that I missed to have windows on this side. We don't really need to have it, so maybe we should actually skip it just to make it different, because I tend to have way too many windows anyway. So let's see, this should be it. So let's save this once again and name it Awesome House 1. Not 12, 1. And let's build it, guys. Let's see how it looks. That looks pretty cool. That's a real nice house. I really like that it's got a lot of volume. It's interesting also with these roofs when we have it like this. When the shape not straight down like we have for like a roof like this. Looks okay, but it's more interesting I think when it looks a little bit like this. I don't know if it looks a little bit Renaissance, not sure. That's kind of how the town I live in kind of look like. It's been like an old, I think it was Renaissance military town. And it kind of looks the same still. But yeah guys, I think this is gonna be it for today with Stonehearth. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and like I said before, feel free to go check out my live stream. It's on the description for my Twitch channel. Follow me if you want to see when I go live and so on. But thanks for watching this video, and hope to see you guys soon. Have a great day, take care.